Good morning, friends. Oh my goodness. I have not picked up the camera yet. It has been so crazy. So I told you this weekend is our craft show at church, and that is where I am. I am working actually in the basket room, but right now I'm just kind of looking around. And come noon, I'm in charge of all of our little student volunteers. So I will bring you along for the day. Okay, I keep getting interrupted. There are some adorable, adorable things here.
Pardon.
I'm going to try very hard not to spend all my money and also bring more clutter into the house because we don't need that. But it is very nice looking. Some of these wreaths are absolutely beautiful. I hope you can hear me. It's very loud in here. I am so missing having a table. Oh, more people I know. Oh my goodness. I had planned to vlog so much today at that craft show, and I was so incredibly busy. Oh my gosh, it was packed. I was in charge of the basket room, and let me tell you, it was nonstop. We sold more tickets than we ever have. It was crazy, but it was good. It was good. I cannot wait till Tuesday to find out how much money we brought in. So for our coffers, and then we use that for different things that the church needs. So it was a good day, but I just did not get to vlog at all. My intention was to vlog. So busy. Came home. We're gonna have nachos for dinner. I am just way too tired to even make that now. Doug just got home from his men's conference. He said it was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So we are just gonna chill for a little bit, and then we're gonna make the nachos, and then we're probably gonna curl up on the couch and watch. I'm already in my jammies. We're gonna curl up on the couch and watch Great British Baking Show. So not a whole lot of vlogging today. So this weekend vlog is going to be like, so who knows? You might not even see it because I'm not even sure what I'll show you tomorrow. But we have church at 9:30 tomorrow. Doug has the 9:30 and the 11:30 and then baptisms after. So we're driving separate. I'm hoping to run over to BJ's after church to get some cranberries because I have to make more Christmas jam. I've got orders out the wazoo. I also need to just make some cranberry sauce for Thanksgiving. And I'll can that up. So that's done and put aside. So yeah. I'll show you my nachos tonight. Because there's nothing else to show you. Hey friends, it is Sunday afternoon. I know, it's been a rough weekend. It is flour on my face. It has been an absolutely rough weekend with filming. I'm not really sure why. Just we're not doing anything. Got up and went to church this morning. Doug was scheduled for the 9:30 and the 11:30 and the baptisms today. So it is 1:30 and he's not home yet. That's okay. He's happily serving. Andrew and Ann went out to breakfast and they're somewhere. I don't know where. Adam is at jiu-jitsu. I am working on dinner. It's not going well. So my old pasta maker that broke. I loved the lasagna die, the lasagna thing. I don't love it on this new one. I'm not going to lie. It is not making good lasagna sheets at all. So I am ditching these lasagnas that I made. I mean, it's just horrible. I was going to try to see if I could still use this dough, but I don't even think I'm going to. It's not worth 500 grams of flour and 200 grams of water. I'm just going to start over, and I'm going to use, I think, and I'm going to use my hand crank machine. That's my plan. But I have Doug picking up a box of lasagna noodles just in case. I have frozen sauce that I had frozen. thawing out on the stove here in a pot. So I'm going to get that done. I did not get to go to BJ's to get, I wanted to can today. Did not get to go to BJ's to get the cranberries because Adam was with me after church and he had jujitsu. So we had to get home. That's okay. I think I'll go maybe tomorrow night. I don't know. I think like life is catching up to me a little bit this weekend. We've had such an incredibly busy last 2 weeks. So much going on. So much like just absolutely busy. Like half the stuff I didn't even vlog, so you don't even know. But just busy, busy, busy. And I think it's just catching up to me this weekend. And we are trying to do a lot of resting and a lot of just nothing. Hence the reason for a crappy weekend vlog. But that's okay. Everybody needs some time off, you know? And I figure rest now because Vlogmas is coming. I ain't gonna get no rest. So yeah, I know you guys understand. I do. I know you do. You're amazing to me. You are so kind and just so amazing. And I just think everything's starting to hit like, you know, we're kind of at the end of this part of Doug's journey. You know, like the surgery was done. He is almost healed. He came home with a hole in his abdomen the size of a $50. It is literally down to, I'm trying to think like what I can compare it to. This big. Like, yeah. And, you know, like that week in the hospital and losing Aria and the weight of the world was on my shoulders. And like just busy at church and things like that. And I just think like the exhaustion kind of set in, and we've really enjoyed kind of taking this weekend. We didn't even play Pinochle this weekend. So yeah, I don't even know if you're seeing this video. I really don't. You're probably not. Because I'm probably taking off. Oh, I do want to show you some tea. Hold on a second. So the other day, Kim, you know Kim, over to Girl on her phone, you know, we're buddies. She was shopping at BJ's and she sent me a picture of her cart. She's like, oh my gosh, look what I found. It was a box of Christmas variety tea from Twinings. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta go to BJ's. I gotta get that. And she's like, I got you, girl. She shared half of her box with me. Christmas tea, gingerbread joy, and winter spice. I will tell you, I tried the winter spice, loved it. Tried the Christmas tea, loved it. Hell, save the gingerbread joy for like last because I just wasn't real sure about that. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to love this. Oh my goodness, I made it today. Delicious. Oh my gosh, excuse me, my little sneezing fit there. Delicious. And I just noticed Adam I got the alert. Adam just got home, so I'm glad I made a whole pot so he can enjoy some too because I think he'll like it. I love that my boys love coffee and tea, you know? Oh my goodness, another sneezing fit. Yes, I love that they can enjoy coffee with their dad and tea with their mom. That makes me so happy. So I'm anxious for Adam to come home and try this tea, see if he likes speaking up.
Hi.
No, it's not raining. No, he did not just get out of the shower. This is what jiu-jitsu looks like. You can't even tell on camera. He is literally dripping from head to toe. This shirt is not dark gray.
It's heather gray.
This shirt is a very light gray. Oh my goodness. So how is jiu-jitsu?
I'm in so much pain.
You're in so much pain. Did you get
I'm just sore.
Did you get your butt kicked?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, absolutely yes. I don't know what I'm doing. Yes.
Why don't you know what you're doing? Let's explain this.
It's a very technical sport.
But the main reason is what? This is new. He just started it.
I have a total combined of like a week and a half experience. I have wrestling background and experience, but that only gets you to the ground. And then as soon as you're on the ground, it's a completely different sport. Because if you don't know, jiu-jitsu is all submission. It's like rear naked chokes, it's like arm bars, it's like triangles, arm triangles, go-go plat. It's like, if you don't know, look it up. It's very extremely technical of like trying
Why am I worried about him getting like dislocated?
It'll pop right back in. But it's super like, yeah, strength matters, but you could be 5'3" and 120 pounds, and you could take down someone that's like 190, which has been done before. A fighter named Demetrius Johnson. He was a UFC champion, got into jiu-jitsu, won his competition bracket at 120 pounds, stop it, and he got second in the open weight, and he beat somebody that was 210 pounds, and he's 5'3", 130. So,
Technique.
Super technical sport, and that's why I get my butt kicked.
There you have it.
Yeah.
Bet you weren't expecting that explanation.
Welcome to my TED Talk.
I love that kid. So anyway, Doug is on his way home. He's picking up lasagna noodles just in case. Not working.
Great.
Don't like the lasagna noodles from that. Because Adam looked at me like, huh? But I am going to try the hand crank, and we'll see. We'll see. I just have to make the dough. So anyway, yeah, I'll be back. Okay, for the lasagna, I'm making a 13 by 9 one. Sometimes I do 13 by 9. Sometimes I do like a 9 by 9 or 8 by 8. It just depends on what I want to do with all the leftovers. And the boys would like to have them for lunch. So I am making a 9 by 13. So I've got 2 pounds of ground beef here that I'm going to brown and drain. So for the cheese mixture for the lasagna, I have 2 pounds of ricotta cheese in here. I have a pound of shredded mozzarella that I just shredded. I buy a block of it and shred it. And I have 2 eggs. You can always add another egg if you need to. And I'm just going to add a little bit of oregano, a little bit of parsley, a little bit of basil. You can add anything you want. If you don't like those, don't add them. We're going to add some salt in, and we're going to add some pepper. I don't like a whole lot of pepper, so we'll just shake it in. And you just want to get that mixed up really, really well. I should have used a bigger bowl, but I didn't. So now we have our meat cooked, our sauce ready, our noodles are done. So now we're going to start getting this put together. Okay, I have a 9 by 13 dish, like I said. Sometimes I do 9 by 13, sometimes I do 8 by 8. The recipe on my website is for a smaller one. So we're just going to lay down, and I do cook my lasagna noodles, even if I make them fresh. Whew. And you notice I am using the box ones. I just decided not even to try the hand crank. We're just getting it done. Whoo-hoo, I should have let these cool a little bit. Okay, once we get our lasagna noodles down, we are going to add in half of the meat. Eyeball it, you don't have to be perfect. Like I said, I just cook the meat, rinse the meat, or drain the meat, salt, pepper. And then we're going to throw in half of the cheese. Throw a little bit more on here. Okay. Next is more noodles. And then it's sauce. Once we get that first layer done, we just repeat the layers. We end with noodles and sauce. And once that is done, we bake it at 350 for 45 minutes to an hour. I cover it the first 45 minutes and uncover it the last 15. It's kind of a hot mess, but you can see the layers, and I believe it's delicious.
Yes.
Yes. Since the weekend vlog was kind of boring, and I have a lot of stuff to do today, we're going to extend this to 3 days. Let's get this day started. Good morning, friends. I'm going to attempt to bring you along on my day today. I have 2 little guys, but you know, life still goes on even when there's little ones in the house. They are my priority because they are my job, but they do nap, they do play, so I can get a few things done here and there. First thing I'm doing before number 2 arrives is just getting... I know, buddy. He doesn't feel well. It's just getting some breakfast made for Doug and I. So I just cut up a couple potatoes and I'm cooking those up with a little seasoned salt and Trader Joe's onion salt. So I'm going to let those sit there and we're going to get going a loaf of cinnamon swirl bread. Something I've been wanting to try. Okay, now we're going to make a loaf of cinnamon swirl bread. So I have 1 cup of warm water. It's about 115 degrees, and I'm adding 2 1/4 teaspoons of active dry yeast and a pinch of sugar. We're going to let that sit until it blooms and gets bubbly. While the yeast is blooming, we're going to add 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of salt to our bowl. Then we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of softened butter. We're just going to mix that up. And then we are going to add in our yeast water. Sorry, I forgot to show you. It was beautifully bloomed. I'm going to let this mix on a low speed for about a minute. And then we're going to turn it up to a kneading speed. On a KitchenAid, that's a 3 or 4. On the Bosch, it's a 2. And I am using my Bosch mixer today. So I'm going to put it up to 2, and I'm going to let it knead for 7 minutes. After 7 minutes, we're going to take it out of the mixer, form it into a ball, creating some tension on the surface, place it into a greased bowl, cover it, and let it rise for 1 hour. While the bread's rising, I'm going to have breakfast, 3/4 cup of potato, 2 eggs over light, 1/2 a bagel, and a butcher box sausage patty. A big, hearty breakfast. Our dough rose beautifully, so we're just going to flour our counter, punch down our dough, and roll it out into a nice rectangle. In a small bowl, we're going to mix 1/2 cup of sugar and 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. Then I'm going to brush the surface of the dough with just some milk so the cinnamon sugar adheres a little bit better. I'm going to evenly sprinkle and distribute that, pressing it down a little bit into the milk and into the dough so it sticks. We're going to start with the short end and we're going to roll it up tightly, every once in a while pulling the dough back at yourself. Once we get that rolled up nice and tight, we're going to pinch the seams on the back. We're going to push in and tuck the ends under, shape it, put it into a greased baking dish, and let that rise for another 40 minutes. Then bake at 350 for 35 to 40 minutes. My sister-in-law gave me 2 chicken carcasses, so I threw those in the Instant Pot with some apple cider vinegar and celery and carrots and onions, and we will make some delicious broth with that. What a day. So, some little guy fell asleep in my arms but would not transfer to the crib. Well, that's not true. He transferred to the crib and lasted 10 minutes. So we're working on him. The other little guy, we're trying to get down to 1 nap, and he got up really late this morning, Mama said, so we're doing 1 nap for him today. We are just outside playing on this gorgeous day. I don't remember the last time that we had like the swing and the chairs and stuff out in mid-November. It has just been so nice that we are not putting it away. Just because the calendar says it's fall, we are enjoying every minute we can out here while we can. Right, buddy? Right. So I've got the bone broth going. I've got the bread baking, the bread rising. What else? Meat thawing for dinner. Hoping these guys take an afternoon nap because I need a little bit of a rest myself. Doug is back to work today, but from home for the week. Next week, he'll go to the office. So that's exciting. I'm going to miss him when he's gone, though. Oh, I'm going to miss him when he's gone. I love when he's here. So, anyway, I guess that's it. Can't think of anything else right now, but can't wait to see what that bread looks like. The bread is out of the oven. It smells delicious. Looks good. We have to wait till it cools down a bit to cut it. And we'll take a look and see what we have. So friends, the weekend vlog turned into a, 3-day vlog that didn't even get posted until today. So I do apologize. It has just been insane around here. Just crazy. We spent the whole day yesterday at doctor's appointments. Shouldn't have, but every doctor we went to was running late. Like I'm talking 2 hours late, which is crazy, but you know, whatever. You got to do it. So no use in complaining about it. But I'll get into all that on the weekend vlog, next weekend's vlog, because right now I just have to get set up for 4 babies. It's been a crazy week. I hope you enjoyed this Mod Podge of stuff. I promise I'll get better. I really will. As much as I'm looking forward to Vlogmas, I'm almost dreading it because I'm like, oh my gosh, am I going to be able to do this? But I know you guys understand. I know you do. So anyway, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this hodgepodge of days and stuff and all that. And I will catch you all in my menu plan.